Scott Norris, what's up, man? Would you sign Orlando Scandrick for a year at cornerback? Guys, I don't want Orlando Scandrick. Like, I understand he's a Cali guy. I think he's just washed up at this point. Scott, appreciate the question. It's not approved, though. So let's go to Elijah Green, who needs to get a picture. Remember to use hashtag Raiders. Get your questions here on the show. What about trading for Reuben Foster? Really? We want Reuben Foster. The injuries scare the hell out of me. I understand it's a need, but I want players who are going to be on the field. Reuben, it's what, his knee, right? Not healthy. Let's go to Glad Winnie the Pooh. You know, heck, we have a bear here also in the studio. Which big name star are we most likely to sign in free agency? Big name star. When I think of potential needs, we'll go wide receiver. I think the most likely one is Robbie Anderson. At cornerback, I think the most likely one is actually Byron Jones. I think we can save up the money if the Cowboys do let him go. Linebacker, either Joe Schobert, Kyle Van Noy, or Corey Littleton. Defensive end, I don't think we get Jadeveon Clowney, despite everyone thinking that we will. Let's go to Steven. What up, Steven? Make sure you guys are using hashtag Raiders. With the wire of Marinelli, do you think Robert Quinn follows him? I mean, it's an interesting idea, right? But again, I don't know if the Raiders... Well, one, I don't think the Cowboys are going to let Robert Quinn go. Tom, do you agree with me or disagree with me? Tom says we'll see what his market is. I like the idea of going out and get Rob Marinelli, but I don't personally think Robert Quinn's going to be a Raider. So if you guys disagree with me, though, always hit me up at Mitchell Renz 365. So I got a goal this month. I'm trying to get to 40K subscribers, and this month is all about showing appreciation to the new subscribers. So if you want a shout out on the Raiders Report, if you want to see your YouTube handle up on screen, subscribe to the channel. Click that subscribe button. Or, okay, for the people who are already subscribed, do me a big favor. Take the link below, youtube.com/Raiders Report, youtube.com/Raiders Report, and send it to your friends. So, to the new subscribers, Emilio, Jessica, Chino, Maverick the Dog, Denzel, Think He Funny, subscribe to the Raiders Report. The link below, if you guys want to see more videos, the link below is from our main Chat Sports channel, youtube.com/ChatSportsTV. If you want to see more videos as well, so you can go to that. But shout out to all the subscribers. Appreciate you guys watching. So, this month is all about the nation, okay? And if you're going to Las Vegas this year for a game, for a party, for an event, type Y for yes, type N for no. So I've actually never been to Vegas. I want to be able to go to Vegas. I want to be able to host an event for Raider Nation. And I'm trying to figure out who's going to Vegas. So if you're going to Vegas for the draft, DM me on Instagram at MitchellRenz365. If you're going to Vegas for a game, hit me up. Grab some beers. I'm seeing a lot of yeses. I want to see a lot of yeses. And for the people that are saying no, guess what? The more subscribers we get, I've been told we might be able to do some ticket giveaways. So somebody said I live in Vegas. Tell me where to go to eat. Let me know. Y for yes, N for no. What up, Joey? Make sure you guys are using hashtag Raiders. Get your questions on the show. Do you think that the Raiders should keep Vontaze Burfict? At a discount, sure, but I'm also going to say no. The reason is one hit, okay? Like, yes, they gave Vontaze a captain. I predicted Vontaze was going to be a captain. He obviously helped out the defense a lot. But the reason why I'm going to go with no is because if one little hit gets Vontaze suspended for the year and another hit probably gets him kicked out of the league for good, that's just too risky for me. I know I'm all about Vegas rolling the dice, but that one's not one I want to do. Let's go to Eric. What up, Eric? Get a pick. Van Noy and Littleton in free agency. Cut Whitehead and Joyner for cap space. So if you cut Tahir Whitehead, that saves you, I believe it's $6.25 million. If you cut Joyner, the issue is you're going to eat $8 million in dead cap space. They're going to keep Joyner, but I like the idea of going out and getting Corey Littleton, and I like the idea of getting Van Noy. If you guys want to go check out a video I made of my top 6 linebacker free agent targets, go do it. Littleton's definitely on that list, and Van Noy for me now, I would actually probably bump up to 3. Let's go to Noah. What up, Noah? Mitch, what do you think about drafting one wide receiver and one linebacker in the first round? Okay. And one wide receiver, linebacker, cornerback in the third round. Who would you pick and why? Well, I would say this, Noah. I just released a mock draft. Go check it out. The one wide receiver, I want CeeDee Lamb number 1 or Jerry Jeudy 1. Linebacker for me, I guess Patrick Queen or Kenneth Murray, but then I would want the Raiders to trade back. Wide receiver, Denzel Mims is a player that I've had mocked before. I don't think that Justin Jefferson falls to the third round, despite you guys sending me your DMs all the time. But the Raiders do have a lot of needs. Just go check out my last mock draft that's on the channel. Today's sponsor is BetDSI, the internet's #1 sports book. Go use the promo code I give you, Raiders120. Gets you 120% deposit bonus. With that deposit bonus, okay, if you put down $50, y'all get $60 for free. If you put down $100, you can get $120 for free. If you put down $500, you get $600 for free. Show me what bets you're making. I'm always curious. Go support my sponsors, chatsports.com/bet. It's got a super chat. What up, NA Warrior? Oh, boy. I don't think I can read this one in caps. My voice will go. We need to continue to build continuity with Carr, build the offense and defense players around him, period. Yes. So, to the people out there that think you can bring in Tom Brady with the roster we have right now and win football games, I think you're, very, very wrong. Yes, the Patriots won a lot of football games this year, but they got booted in the first round of the playoffs because they didn't have enough talent around him. Build some talent around Carr, give him some offensive weapons, and our defense definitely needs to improve. What up, Jeff? If we don't re-sign Karl Joseph, who should we target at safety? Now, luckily, there's a lot more options at safety, I believe, in free agency than I think at cornerback. But Karl Joseph, a player that we drafted in the first round in 2016, okay? Honestly, I want the Raiders to bring back Joseph. I think Joseph earned his right to come back because he wants to be a Raider, and he started to play a lot better down the end of the stretch. But I guess if I had to put some names on some guys, Anthony Harris is a safety that I like a lot. Let's see here. Justin Simmons would be a great fit. Devin McCourty. My top 2 options, though, probably Simmons and Harris. Those would be 2 guys that I would love to get. Let's go to, oh boy, Daze Marquez. Did I get that right? Do you see a Super Bowl for the Raiders in the next 10 years? Oh, yeah. I think I have to say yeah, right? If you guys see a Super Bowl, give me a Y for yes. I mean, they're doing the right things. Super Bowls obviously aren't easy to come by, but I'm not doing this show just for nothing, right? Like, I do this show because I'm hoping that the Raiders can get it together. I think every single person here wants the Raiders to go to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, Y for yes. Let's go to Juan. Would it be totally ludicrous, if we drafted CeeDee at 12 and then drafted Laviska Shenault at 19? I don't think it'd be ludicrous at all. I like CeeDee at 12. I've also come up with the idea before that I'd be totally okay with the Raiders going out and drafting 2 wide receivers in the first round because of how deep the defensive free agent market really is right now and how I'm not crazy about the wide receivers in free agency. However, Laviska Shenault for me at 19 is not the guy I'd go with. I'd rather probably go with the T. Higgins at 19, and if Henry Ruggs falls at 19, I'd be more than okay with going CeeDee and Henry at 12 and 19. Barrett B49. Should the Raiders trade Lamarcus Joyner? The answer to that is no, because right now you're going to trade him for so low. He doesn't have trade value. After being one of the worst corners, being one of the worst defensive backs in the entire league last year, you don't have a lot of value. Plus, you got to pay him about $12 million a year. There's not many teams that are looking for a cornerback coming off his worst season and paying him $12 million, believe it or not. Appreciate the question, though. J Dizzle for Shizzle. What up, man? Sign Shawn Lee. You know, you're not the first person to hit me with that. You want to talk about somebody who can't stay healthy? It's Shawn Lee. Now, I love Shawn Lee. I've loved him since he came out of Penn State. For those of you that don't know, I'm from Pennsylvania, so I watched a lot of Shawn Lee. My family had season tickets. Great leader. When on the field, arguably one of the best linebackers in the league. The thing is there, though, he's not on the field very often. But he is a Dallas Cowboy. And speaking of Cowboys, I got a question. Yes, you're going to help me out here. Would you ever date a Cowboys fan? So you guys know that I live in Dallas, Texas. So I need to know. Would you ever date a Cowboys fan? So type 4 for believe it, baby. So yes, you would. Or type 0 for tuck rule, tuck that. So I'll be honest. I started talking to somebody. She's a Cowboys fan. And I'm going to show her this. So if you guys type 0 or hell no, you guys are going to know why. I'm going to be typing my why that I'm still single. So would you guys date a Cowboys fan? Type 4 for believe it, baby. Or type 0 for tuck rule, tuck that. Now, Valentine's Day. Important day, obviously. Did you miss it? Did you? Go to chatsports.com/flowers. Do you not have a gift yet? Did you not get anything? Chatsports.com/flowers. 50% off all gifts. Show your loved ones that you care. Flowers, cookies, great deals. If you didn't get them anything, get them something right now. Go to chatsports.com/flowers. 50% off all gifts and flowers, I guess, even if they're a Cowboys fan. But should I date a Cowboys fan? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. 4 for yes, 0 for no. We put the link in the comments section so you can click on it. Oscar said I did. Oh, boy. I won't read that comment. What up, Oscar? Mitch, let's get Justin Herbert at quarterback. The only way we get Justin Herbert, I think, is if we trade up to... honestly, probably 3. You're probably going to have to trade up to 3 because I think there's rumors out there right now that the Dolphins want to trade up to 3 to maybe get Tua. Heck, you might even have to trade up to 2. Maybe you could jump the Giants at 4 if the Giants want to trade back. Actually, that's probably a little bit more reasonable. But I think the Chargers, they want Justin Herbert. So I think you got to definitely hop over the Chargers. But Oscar, it's a good question. Another good question. We got a super chat rolling in here. My girlfriend is a Niners fan, so it's pretty interesting. Yeah, that one would be pretty tough. What's worse, dating a Cowboys fan, a Chiefs fan, or a 49ers fan? That one's tough. Josh, best of luck to you. I might have to hit you up with some advice. Let's go to Terrence Williams. What up, Terrence? Should the Raiders sign Tom Brady? No. And draft Jerry Jeudy and possibly Ruggs with the 2 picks. I've said it before. I'm totally on board for drafting Jeudy and Ruggs. I want players who are going to help the Raiders' future. The only way that I say yes, bring in Tom Brady, is if you can guarantee me a Super Bowl. And you can't do that. So that's why I'm saying my no for Tom Brady. So if I missed your question, I'm sorry. There was a lot that were flown in. So hit me up on Instagram, at MitchellRenz365. Give me a follow. DM me your question. I'll do my best to go through all of them tonight. If you see this a little bit later, I promise you I will get to your question. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the Raiders Report, youtube.com/Raiders Report. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this. I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.